What's up guys, we're going to be going to the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. And I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 16 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 16 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $200 just yesterday, and another member who won $15 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily upload. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. Now when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than De'Aaron Fox for 5.5 assists, and this one actually is for more. And look at De'Aaron Fox, we've actually seen him go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. On top of this, they do face off against the Golden State Warriors, who do actually rank 11th in assists allowed. Now one of the reasons why we still like the over for this is due to the fact that we are expecting a very high-paced game. Obviously, De'Aaron Fox is doing a fantastic job as his average over the last 5 is 6.2, and on top of that, guys, if we look at the fast-paced games that De'Aaron Fox has had in the past, we see him do very well in the playmaking department. We are expecting Golden State Warriors to really get him, up out of the ball situation, which means, De'Aaron Fox may have a lot of passing situations, which could lead to even more assists for him. So because of that, De'Aaron Fox 5.5 assists for more, I think is an absolute steal. Again, to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Andrew Wiggins, and this one is none other than 4.5 rebounds, and this one actually is for less. Now look at Andrew Wiggins, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off, like we talked about before, against the Sacramento Kings. Now when it comes to the Sacramento Kings, they do rank 15th in rebounds allowed, which is interesting to see, but on top of that, guys, we've seen that Andrew Wiggins as a whole has definitely seen a huge decrease in his actual usage rate when it comes to rebounds, and because of those decreases, we are expecting him to go on the under here. His average over the last 5 is also 4.2, so it isn't really too high in that aspect as well, so we aren't really expecting too much from Wiggins when it comes to the rebounding department, and that's usually the job of other players like Kevon Looney, Dario Saric. The list really does go on and on. So because of those reasons, we do like the under for this. So Andrew Wiggins 4.5 rebounds for less, I think is a fantastic pick overall. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Brandon Miller, and this is none other than 13.5 points, and this one is for more. Now look at Brandon Miller, we've actually seen him go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. Now they do face off against the New York Knicks, who do actually rank 2nd in points allowed. Now one of the reasons why we do like the over for Brandon Miller is due to the fact that with LaMelo out and, potentially Terry Rozier still as well, it has been definitely mentioned that LaMelo and Rozier are most likely going to be out. So you maybe want to keep an eye out for that, guys, but like I said, I'm like 90% sure they won't be playing this game, and because of that, it does give a higher usage rate for someone like Brandon Miller to go on the over here. So definitely keep an eye out for this pick. Brandon Miller 13.5 points for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Again, to the next one is none other than Clint Capella. Now Clint Capella, a great player, and this one is for 8.5 rebounds, and this one is for more. Now look at Clint Capella, we've actually seen him go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. Now they do face off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now when it comes to the Cleveland Cavaliers, they only rank 18th in rebounds allowed, which isn't too high, and we think that is definitely low enough when it comes defensively that could have Clint Capella definitely go on the over here. His average over the last 5 is 10, which is really good to see. Capella is definitely a high usage rebounder, especially for the team of Atlanta Hawks, and on top of that, guys, if you look at what the bookies are saying, they do actually have him more favored to go on the over, and we are going to be sticking to what the bookies are saying. So because of those reasons, Clint Capella 8.5 rebounds for more, I think is a great pick overall. So guys, as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Chet Holmgren, who's been averaging 23.2 points, 9 rebounds, and 2.6 blocks. So he's done a fantastic job for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but they now do face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now when it comes to the Timberwolves, they have done a really good job this season because they do rank 3rd in points allowed, 4th in assists allowed, and also 8th in rebounds allowed. So guys, this may have a huge effect on Chet Holmgren, especially when it comes to all these departments, due to the fact that Minnesota Timberwolves are doing a great job at actually restricting points, rebounds, and assists, and that definitely can have a huge effect on Chet. And when it comes to Chet as well, he has done a great job, but we do see him more potentially going on the under due to the fact that he does have a matchup against Timberwolves, who are a great defensive team and also play, you know, that type of basketball where they do really lock in that paint. Chet, although he is a great three-point shooter, he does play a lot of inside game as well, and because of, you know, having someone like Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert in the paint, it may cause a lot of problems for Chet in the paint in that aspect. So definitely keep an eye out for Chet Holmgren, especially when his lines come out. If there is, you know, too close to these lines, definitely look to go under because there could be some great value there. Now, next player we're going to be talking about is none other than Stephen Curry, who's been averaging 29.2 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 3.8 assists. Now, when it comes to Stephen Curry, he has done a fantastic job, and the Golden State Warriors actually do face off against the Sacramento Kings. So Sacramento Kings is obviously a really big matchup for them. They've had battles back in the postseason last season, and when it comes to Sacramento Kings, they do actually rank 21st in points allowed, 23rd in assists allowed, and 16th in rebounds allowed. And because of that, we definitely can see someone like Stephen Curry more likely going on the over here, as Sacramento Kings do allow a lot of points, rebounds, and assists. One of the reasons for this is that when it comes to Sacramento Kings, they are a very fast-paced team, and when it comes to the fast-paced type basketball that the Kings definitely play, and with Golden State Warriors being a fast team as well, we are expecting a lot of stats from points, rebounds, and assists in all different types of ways. So because of that, guys, we do like the over for it, so definitely keep an eye out for Stephen Curry's line. If it is under these averages, then definitely look to go over, so I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Again, to the next player is none other than Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's been averaging 33.4 points, 13.2 rebounds, and 5.8 assists. So he's done a fantastic job for the Milwaukee Bucks, and they do actually face off against the Miami Heat. Now, when it comes to Miami Heat, they are obviously a very tough team, but first you also do have to mention that Miami Heat are a very slow-paced team in that aspect as well, which could definitely have a huge effect. Now, when it comes to Miami Heat, they do actually rank 6th in points allowed, 16th in assists allowed, and on top of that, guys, they rank 11th in rebounds allowed. So when it comes to this, we can definitely see maybe assist is something that Giannis could definitely potentially go on the over on. But when it comes to points and rebounds, you definitely want to keep an eye out for that because there could be some value actually to go on the under here. Giannis has been playing great as of recent, do not get me wrong, but his lines have definitely been bumped up quite a lot over the last couple of games to overcompensate for the big games that he's definitely had. So because of that, there could actually be some value to go on the under here, guys. If his average is maybe above these average, or his line is above these averages, or even too close to these averages, then maybe look to go under, guys, because there could be some great value there. So getting into the next player is none other than Julius Randle, who's been averaging 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 5.2 assists. Now, when it comes to Julius Randle, he has been playing to the position that he has been playing before in the past. You know, people were expecting him to drop 30 plus points per game. However, he has definitely settled down so far this season. Now, when it comes to New York Knicks, they do face off against the Charlotte Hornets, which is going to be a very big matchup for them, due to the fact that Charlotte Hornets are probably and most likely not playing without LaMelo Ball as well, as he did go down with an injury the other game. Now, it is still very uncertain whether he's going to be playing. Most likely he probably won't play, and because of that, we definitely can see them doing a very good job, especially Julius Randle. Now, when it comes to Julius Randle, they do face off against Charlotte, like I mentioned, and Charlotte actually do rank 27th in points allowed, 26th in assists allowed, and they also rank pretty low, as they do rank 13th in rebounds allowed. So they are pretty good at rebounds, but points and assists is definitely something we can see someone like Julius Randle going on the over here, especially due to the fact that LaMelo is not there. They are expecting a different type of defense to be played, especially as they are down one of their star players. Now, when it comes to Randle as well, he has done a fantastic job all season when it comes to just being consistent, and that's what we like to see from him, and that's why we can definitely see him going on the over. You know, if you do want to focus on one or the other, points and assists is definitely one you want to look at. Rebounds rebounds. Obviously, Charlotte do rank 13th, so there could be a 50-50 shot he goes over or he goes under. So definitely keep an eye out for Julius Randle's line. If it is under these averages, then definitely look to go under, because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. So guys, if you want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. It can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.